Peter had $55 in his checking account. He buys 6 equally priced Blu-ray discs and pays with a check. If his account balance is negative $125, meaning he spent more than he had after this purchase, how much was each disc? Now we're going to start with identifying a variable. We're going to use algebra, so always the first step in a word problem is pick a symbol to represent what is unknown, the thing you're looking for. So the question is, how much was each disc? So let's let x equal the price of one disc. Price of one disc. Okay, so now let's think about this logically before we look at an equation. He has some money, then he buys something, and then he has an ending balance. So your, let's say Peter's starting balance, and then he's buying something, so you're taking money away, so minus what he spends. Well, that should equal his ending balance. So the starting balance is the money before the purchase, and the ending balance is the money after the purchase. So Peter had $55 in his checking account. So that's what he's starting with. Then he buys 6 equally priced Blu-ray discs and pays with a check. So what does he spend? Well, he spends 6 times whatever one of them costs. And we're saying X is the cost of one of them, so he's buying 6, or he's spending 6 X's. So the money he spends is minus 6X. And that should equal his ending balance. So his account balance is negative 125 after this purchase. So equals negative 125. Started with $55, spent 6x dollars, and ended up with negative $125. So let's solve for x. So we have a 55 here. We could get rid of 55 by subtracting 55 from both sides of the equation. So the positive 55, the negative 55 will cancel. So we have negative 6x is equal to, well, negative 125 minus 55 will give us negative 180. And to solve for x, we have negative 6 times x, so let's get rid of that negative 6 by dividing both sides by negative 6. So the times negative 6, the divide by negative 6, they cancel, and we have x, we've solved for x, is equal to negative 180 divided by negative 6. The two negatives cancel, and 180 divided by 6 is 30. So we could say each disc costs $30.